I'm a bit of an early starter, and I probably say a bit longer hours than some other people, but I do it because I love it. There's no set routine or pattern to it. There's often messages to do, parts to pick up, you've got to go down to the post office. When you really enjoy it and it all works well, it makes it all worthwhile. I'm Rex Wolfenden of T-Rex Racing Developments. I build lots of engines, repair them for people, have a customer base that I do it. I've done this for the last 15 or 16 years and I'm still doing it. As a child, I came from a farm in southern Riverina, and my first memories of a motorcycle is just as a little kid. I saw them riding around, herding up their cattle and things like that, and I think I took a fancy to them then. My older brother came home with a motorbike, and I must have only been 10 or 11 years old, and I very quickly found the fun of a motorcycle, the thrill of just being on the bike, turning the throttle and going faster and learning how to ride and how to ride it better was pretty easy to become a bit passionate about it for sure. I clearly remember my first race meeting that I went to, and I think I even came a place in the juniors race, which was all good. So you always, a bit like your first game of football, you always remember that. Up on my wall on that mainframe there is a group of my good friends that I've raced with for many years. Number 2, I had it for a long time and it just stuck. I'm number 2 there, I'm number 2 there, number 2 up there. That's Lily. She's a wonderful dog and she comes to work with me quite a bit. If she was here now, she would be very excited and she'd be running around like a rat bag. I managed to get up into the highest grade, A grade, and I did that for many years and really quite enjoyed it. That's a trophy out of Eastern Creek in Sydney, which is a Barry Sheen Memorial race. Yeah, by the looks of that, I actually won that at some stage, which was pretty good. I have a good memory about a whole lot of historic racing, the people involved, and having a good bike and winning a few races is icing on the cake. I've had lots of crashes where you walk away from, but there's been a couple that I've been a bit hurt and a bit banged up. I made an error and touched another bike and brought the bike down on top of myself. The end result was it had broken all my ribs, and my rib that pierced my lung missed my heart by 2 millimetres. I came that close. I would have been dead at the track within a couple of minutes. I did stop joking about it. That suit there goes to show I was going a fair bit slower because it hasn't got many fall-off marks on it, so when you're not going at super top speed, you don't fall off and bugger up your leathers. You definitely lose your edge as you get older, and I've certainly been in it for a long time. To take a bit of a step back and start to go a little bit slower isn't so good, and it's a natural progression. It happens in every sport. The answer was to really probably stop doing it and just hand over to someone else and have the enjoyment of being part of it. The current bike that I'm running, which I don't race myself, I have a younger guy than me who does. He's a very good A-grade rider and he's terrific to work with, and he's had lots of success on it. It would be the pointiest end of the bike that I'd ever certainly built, and not riding it myself, I still get the pleasure of seeing him ride it. That is a fairly good substitute. I work longer hours than I've probably ever worked before, but it's not slaving over hard work. It's all good, interesting development work. When it all comes together and the bike works as a package, it's very gratifying, yes. You do it for really the love of it, and it's just your hobby and your passion. I'm not looking to retire ever. This is my retirement. I'll just stay doing this for just as long as I can. It always comes back to you doing it while you're still healthy and you can, and I hope that it goes on for a good while yet.